Good morning everyone. This is the online lecture for your module 3 free undamped vibration single degree of freedom system. In today's lecture we will cover the basic spring mass problems, then problems on the equations of motion for undamped system. In the equation of motion we will solve this problem by using energy method and by using Newton's second law. So this is the first problem for today's session. In this problem, a spring mass system is shown in figure. This system consists of 3 springs K1, K2, K3 and a single mass M. We have to find out the frequency of vibration if K1 is 1000 Newton per meter, K2 is 1000 Newton per meter and K3 is 2000 Newton per meter, and the mass of the system is 10 kg. Okay. So for the frequency of vibration we have the formula omega n is equal to, it is square root k by m. Okay, so we can use this formula directly if the system is simple spring mass system. So what is meaning of simple spring mass system? It will have one spring and one mass like this. Then for the frequency of vibration for this system we can use this formula square root k by m. But in the given system there are 3 springs and 1 mass. So before using this formula we have to convert this system into this simple spring mass system. Okay, so for that we will use the formula for series and parallel arrangement for the spring. So the spring K1 and K2, these are connected in parallel to each other. Okay, so we will convert K1 and K2 into a single spring. So as K1 and K2 they are parallel to each other, so for the parallel spring we can find out the equivalent stiffness. So this K equivalent 1, it is for the equivalent of the K1 and K2. Okay, so for the parallel arrangement we have to just add the 2 springs, that is K1 plus K2. So this value is 1000 and K2 is also 1000. So the equivalent stiffness 1, it is 2000 Newton per meter. Okay, so after converting this K1 and K2 into a single spring, that is nothing but the K equivalent, we will replace these 2 springs by a single spring. So this is the equivalent stiffness, that is K equivalent 1. Now these 2 springs, that is K equivalent 1 and K3, they are also connected in the parallel. From the diagram it appears as K equivalent and K3 they are connected in the series. Okay, but actually they are in the parallel arrangement. So to visualize this parallel arrangement, just consider the mass M is displaced from the equilibrium point by displacement x. Okay, so because of this displacement x, K3 will undergo the compression by the x amount. At the same time this K equivalent 1, it will undergo deformation by the same amount x. Okay, so as net deformation of K equivalent and K3 is same, therefore we can consider K equivalent and K3 they are connected in parallel arrangement. Okay, so we can represent this K equivalent and K3 in the parallel arrangement as you can see in the figure. So this is your K equivalent 1, and this is the K3. Okay, so just connect this K3 at this point so that they will appear. Now if you displace the mass m by displacement x, then both the springs K equivalent 1 and K3 will have the same deformation x. Okay, and therefore these two springs, they are in the parallel arrangement. Now we have to convert this two spring into a single spring. So this is the total K equivalent, and this value K equivalent, it is equal to K equivalent 1 plus K3. So this K equivalent 1 is 2000 plus this K3 value, it is equal to 2000. So the total value is 4000 Newton per meter. And now this system that we have converted into a simple spring mass system. And now we can use the direct formula for this system. Omega n is equal to square root K by m. So this K means K equivalent. So we can put the value 4000. And the mass of the system is 10 kg. And the answer is, it is 20 radian per second. So this is the natural frequency for the given compound spring mass system. Problems, we have to convert the given system into a simple spring mass system, and then we can directly use the formula omega n is equal to square root K by m. So this is the second problem for today's lecture. The statement given for this problem is, find the mass m such that system will have the frequency 10 Hz. So in this system, 3 spring K1, K2, K3, they are connected in this series. Then the K4 and K5, they are in the parallel, and the spring are connected with the mass m. So the values for K1 is 2400, for K2 it is 1600, K3 is 3600, K4 and K5, they are 500 Newton per meter. So to find out this mass m, the frequency is given, that is equal to 10 Hz. Okay, so we have to first convert the frequency in terms of radian per second. Then we can use the formula directly. Omega n, it is equal to square root K by m. Okay, so if you know the value of omega n and if you know the value of K, then we can find out the mass m. So omega n is indirectly given, that is equal to 10 Hz. So we will convert this 10 Hz. So I will write frequency in Hertz, that is Fn, it is equal to 10 Hz. So omega n, we can write it is 2 pi into frequency in Hertz, that is Fn. Okay, so it is 2 pi into 10 Hz, so that is equal to 20 pi radian per second. So this is the frequency in radian per second. Now in this formula, omega n is known. We have to find out the K value. Okay, so K value here, it is nothing but the equivalent K. So we will write the same formula as K equivalent for the entire system divided by the mass of the system. So we have to find out the K equivalent from this. So we have to find out the K equivalent for the compound arrangement of the K1, K2, K3, K4 and K5. So we will try to simplify this system. As you can see here in the figure, K1, K2, K3, they are connected in this series. Okay, so we will find out the equivalent stiffness for the series arrangement of the spring. So this is the series arrangement. This is K1, K2 and K3. So formula for series arrangement is 1 upon K equivalent. So I will take this equivalent as a equivalent 1. It is equal to 1 upon K1 plus 1 upon K2 plus 1 upon K3. So this formula, it is exactly opposite to the series arrangement of the resistance. Okay. So if the resistance, they are connected in the series, we directly add the resistance. But in case of spring, if the springs are connected in the series, then we have to add the inverse of each stiffness. So 1 upon K1, 1 upon K2 and 1 upon K3. So these values are given K1, K2 and K3. So it is 1 upon 2400, 1 upon 1600, 1 upon 1600 plus 1 upon 3600. So this value is 757.89 Newton per meter. So this is the value of the K equivalent. So to find out these values, we have to find out this total addition and then we have to take the inverse. So we can find out the K equivalent 1. So we can represent this system like this. This is K equivalent 1. Then this is the mass of the system and the remaining 2 spring. Okay. Now we have to find out the equivalent of this parallel arrangement. So this is K4 and this is K5. So this is K equivalent for the parallel arrangement. So this is K equivalent 2. This is K equivalent 1. So K equivalent 2 we can write. It is K4 plus K5 as this is parallel arrangement. So K4 and K5 each is 500. So we will write this directly 1000 Newton per meter. Okay. And then this K equivalent 1 and K equivalent 2, they are in the parallel arrangement because if you give the displacement x to the mass m, then both the spring will have the same deformation. Okay. So we can represent this system like a parallel spring arrangement system like this. So this is K equivalent 2 and this is K equivalent 1. So net K, this is the K equivalent for the entire system and it is equal to K equivalent 1 plus K equivalent 2. Okay. So K equivalent 1 is 757 and this is 1000. So total value is 1057.89. Now put this value in this equation. (1757.89) divided by mass of the system, which is to be determined, that is the unknown value, and equate this value with the 20 pi radian. So this value is given. So this value is we have calculated as a 20 pi radian per second. So mass of the system will be Just simplify this equation. So mass is 0.445 kg. So this is your final answer.